recognizing that the committee's focused on consumer issues, we just voted out 4 important consumer protection issues. One of them deals with home improvement contractors, ensuring that when home improvement contractors solicit or knock on the doors of our consumers, the consumer knows they're dealing with a legitimate home improvement contractor. And what this legislation would do, currently they have to be registered, but this would have them get a badge. So a badge would be prominently displayed when sales are made to a consumer. So the chain drugstores have programs where consumers sign up for our special reward programs that give certain discounts. But in order to get them, you have to sign up into their computer discount system. It's come to our attention that, in fact, when you sign up for these programs, you actually are waiving some of your what they call HIPAA rights, which really means under federal law, you're waiving some of your rights, the rights to privacy about your medical conditions and the like. So this piece of legislation would say that, in fact, before you sign up, you're made aware by this company that you are waiving your rights. So it's really, again, a question of letting the consumers know what you're doing when you sign up to it. You may still want to sign up, but we just want the consumers to be duly aware of the decision. And we also increased the penalties for violators of our do not call list. So under the state law, as many of the consumers know, and it's a very popular program, individuals can sign up, get their phone numbers on a do not call list, so you're not bothered at home, several times. And this were basically, there's been more and more complaints, so this piece of legislation would increase the penalties for companies that violate it. When you go to the gas pump and when you pay for gas, the issue is people know when you go, there's usually a cash and credit price listed on the pump, so it's a little cheaper if it's the cash price. But there's always been a little confusion over what's the price when I pay by debit. So what this legislation will do, it'll make it clear when you go to pay at your pump, if you pay by debit, you will know what it is on its face. They'll put a notice on there that if you pay by debit, you're going to pay by the cash or the credit price. So there's not confusion, because some consumers or gas purchasers were confused what they had to pay. So again, this is another example of where we're trying to give proper notice and information to the consumers. Again, all of these pieces of legislation were just voted out by the General Law Committee. They're not law yet, but it's out of the committee process, so now it has to move forward to get passed, we hope, and I'll work hard to get it passed by the State Senate, the State House, and signed by the Governor and signed into law by the end of the session in early May.